Several Middle Eastern queens have made their marks on the global stage, and one such world-renowned figure is Sheikha Moza bint Nasser of Qatar. Middle East ladies are usually supposed to stay at home and wear burqas. But what do you think, was Sheikha Moza destined to follow the same stereotype? Unlike other Eastern noblewomen, this 63-year-old queen of Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al-Thani HBK, the former emir of the state of Qatar, tirelessly chose to break old customs and emerged as an iconic figure of the United Nations. Let's now look at how the prisoner's daughter, Sheikha Moza, managed to outshine her husband and become the most influential lady in Eastern countries. But before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button along with the bell icon so that you won't miss any global updates. The daughter of Nasser bin Abdullah al-Misn, a well-known opposition activist, was born in Qatar in 1959. She married Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa at 18 in 1977 and became his second, some say, favorite wife. The couple has 5 sons and 2 daughters, totaling 7 children, who are now aged between 31 and 44, with the current emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al-Thani, being her second-born. Sheikha Moza was educated in Qatar, and what's surprising is she has degrees from foreign universities as well. She earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in Sociology from Qatar University in 1986. She then completed her master's degree in Public Policy and Islam from Hamad bin Khalifa University. The Virginia Commonwealth University awarded her with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters in 2003. Later, she received honorary doctorates from Texas A&M University, Carnegie Mellon University, Imperial College London, and Georgetown University. With no wonder, Sheikha Moza is a woman of substance and style, both widely discussed. Her educational background made her destined to improve the quality of education for upcoming generations. This royal lady leaves no stone unturned to promote education reforms in her country through the Qatar Foundation for Education, Science, and Community Development. She has been instrumental in bringing foreign universities and their branches to Qatar. She tirelessly works with the UN to support global education. She founded the Education Above All a foundation to improve access to quality education in developing countries, a matter close to her heart. When my children were young, I struggled with their education. I didn't have many choices, either public schools or private schools, and there was not that difference between these two paths. I created my school, then started reforms in Qatar, said Sheikha Moza. She further added, "You educate people to let them be prudent and wise in dealing with their ecosystem, environment, health, and sanitation. When you educate an individual, you're actually helping them to bring up a healthy well-being." The former emir's glamorous second wife spearheads ambitious initiatives directed at women, children, and education. However, the most noted aspect is undoubtedly her style quotient. Being dubbed the Babe Paley of the Arab world is no small compliment, and the UN advocate for sustainable development goals is undoubtedly more than deserving. The way she is used to dressing up while meeting world leaders and members of other royal families truly makes Sheikha Moza a style icon. Her outfits always match the trademark elegant turbans she uses to wrap her hair, which she wears as an alternative to the hijab. Her impressive wardrobe includes international designer labels such as Chanel, Hermès, Ralph and Russo, Stéphane Roland, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and Valentino. Her Highness Sheikha Moza is a world-renowned style icon. She teams her couture with equally entrancing jewels. Among her vast collection of spectacular jewelry is the striking Cartier Eternity Snake Diamond Necklace, which is believed to be modified for Sheikha Moza. 2 of the largest emeralds in the world, weighing 205 and 206 carats, were replaced with 2 oversized white diamonds to perfectly match her subdued grey J. Mendel couture dress worn at a London event in 2010. Sheikha Moza often styled her monochrome, haute couture dresses with statement belts. One of its examples that made heads turn was Sylvia Firminovich's custom-made marquetry moonlight belt made with gold, mother-of-pearl, and diamonds. These are just some glittering drops from an ocean of precious gems that caught our attention. This mother of 7 is a force of fashion, who not only displays an excellent sense of style but also benefits from it. From Harrods to Claridge's and the fashion house Valentino, the Gulf state owns some of Europe's most iconic brands. It doesn't take a genius to guess, Her Highness Sheikha Moza bint Nasser would have a role to play in the acquisition. In 2012, This Catron royal family snapped the Italian luxury label Valentino for $860 million. Qatar Holding bought a 1% stake in French luxury goods group LVMH Louis Vuitton Moët Hennessy in March 2012 for nearly $700 million. It only makes sense that the most powerful woman in Qatar and one of the most fashionable ladies in the world owned the iconic London department store Harrods. With the acquisition held in 2010 from Mohammed Al Fayed for a reported $1.5 billion, the couture-loving queen would not have a shortage of haute couture, especially with no stylist around. In addition, Qatar's investment entity Mayhoola Group has invested in fashion houses, including total ownership of Palzillery, Balmain, and Valentino Fashion Group. The woman who clubs haute couture with Qatari modesty seamlessly got involved with Fashion Trust Arabia (FTA), launched in September 2018, focusing on womenswear designs. Undoubtedly, the House of Thani has been deeply involved in art for more than 2 decades. Several prominent members have been accumulating numerous precious pieces of artwork. The Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al-Thani, and his wife, Sheikha Moza bint Nasser Al Misn made headlines for the purchase of record-breaking Rockefeller Rothko White Center at Sotheby's, New York in 2007 for a whopping $72.8 million. The duo also picked Damien Hirst's Lullaby Spring for almost $10 million at Sotheby's London in June 2007, the highest price ever paid for a work by a living European artist at auction, as per the art newspaper. William Laurie, head of International Modern Contemporary Arab and Iranian Art at Christie's, gave a humorous remark by saying that Qatar's royal family are very much like modern-day equivalents of the Medicis in 16th-century Florence. The $335 billion Qatari royals reside in a palace that is a fitting home of the House of Thani. The Emiri Diwan Palace is shrouded in secrecy and opulence. The residence of the Emir and his family boasts glorious white palace walls with tall arches, manicured lawns, and sprawling spaces that are indicative of the luxuries that lie beneath. It is packed with riches and facilities like conference rooms and offices. Sheikha Moza bint Nasser Al Misn made a home out of London's famed $80 million Cornwall Terrace. She then paid an additional $40 million for 2 to 3 Cornwall Terrace, making it one of the most expensive parcels of real estate. The $250 million mansion boasts a 33,000 square foot primary home with a spa, heated swimming pool, beauty salon, butler and nanny quarters, a children's floor, games rooms, powder rooms, massage areas, 2 lifts, and a gymnasium. So, this was all about Sheikha Moza, the shining star of a Middle East country, Qatar. Her net worth is estimated to be more than $15 billion, and everywhere she goes, people are charmed by her jet-setting lifestyle. Let us know your thoughts on the lifestyle of this sensational figure and how her art style turns out to you. Thanks for watching this video. Before you leave, make sure to give it a thumbs up.